Okay, so we'll start in Shavasana. So just laying down. Oh, take up some space on your mat. Let your feet fall open, arms at your sides. Take a cleansing breath in through the nose. Then exhale out through the mouth. Again, inhale deeply. And exhale, let it go. And just take a moment here to just come into the space that you are arriving in, just arriving as you are. Taking note just how you're feeling today, physically and energetically. Today's practice is just a really gentle yoga practice. Probably won't do too many standing postures today. Just taking this practice as you need. There's a lot going on in the world right now. A lot of things happening that maybe are affecting us energetically, emotionally. We might be feeling that in our bodies today. So taking the time to just really feel into our movements, feel into our breath, and hold space for where you are today. There's no rushing, no trying to get any particular place. Just really taking this time for you. If you need to pause, take those pauses. If you need to lay down again, lay down or take another posture, even if I don't suggest it. This time is just for you to reconnect, to ground, and claim this space as yours. If there is an intention that you would like to set for your practice today, or someone, somewhere, or something that you would like to dedicate your practice to, just think of bringing that into the heart, into the mind, setting that intention that as we move through our practice, we are guiding loving, peaceful energy in that direction. We'll begin to just slowly move our bodies, walk the feet in towards the hips, and we'll just take some gentle windshield wiper motions back and forth with the knees. And try to keep your hips in contact with the mat and really just let that motion be in that joint. So just allowing the knees to fall side to side, however little or as much or as deep as you want to take this. Maybe matching the movement with your breath. Exhaling as the knees fall to one side. Inhaling as they come through center. Exhaling to the opposite side. As we come back through center, just hugging the knees in now towards the chest. Take that rock side to side now, just bringing that motion a little further up in the body, rocking the hips and the lower back, the sacrum. Just giving this space a little bit of attention and care as we hold so much of our emotions and our experience here. And get a little tender, a little tight. And then just coming back through center, keeping the knees hugged in. Just interlace your fingers on the right side, on the front of the right shin. And then we'll extend the left leg up, like your foot's coming towards the ceiling. And we're just pushing through the sole of our foot, maybe pointing the toes and then flexing the foot back a few times. And just kind of stretching through our ankle, making some circles. And then flexing the toes back towards the body as you exhale, just float that foot down, bringing the leg down, heel tapping the mat. Inhale, drawing it right back up to that first position. Exhaling down. Just a little bit of movement here. Take it nice and slow. And the next time you come to the top, we'll just take a little bit of circles here. So point the toes, and then just act like you're kind of drawing a circle on the ceiling here. Your circle can be little, maybe it spirals out, gets a little bit bigger, goes one way and then the other. And then hugging that knee back in, switch to the opposite side. Interlace the fingers on the left side, extend the right foot up towards the sky. Toes flex and point. Maybe making circles with your ankle. One way and then the other. And that same flowing movement. Flex the toes towards the body. Exhale. Your right leg floats down. Heel taps the mat. Inhale, drawing back up. Exhale down. Inhale up. Exhale down. Few more times here. And the next time you're up at the top, point the toes and begin to make some little circles here. Maybe a spiral. Can be different than what you did on the other side. That's okay. Making these circles as little or as big as you want. Making sure to go both directions. And then hugging both knees in. See if you can gently bring your chin to chest, peeling the head and shoulders up off the mat, bringing your head towards the knees, doesn't need to touch, just hugging everything in. Big squeeze here. And exhale, let it all go. Bring the arms up overhead, legs out long. Just reach from the fingertips to the toes. It's a big, big stretch here. Take a big breath in. And then exhale, hug everything back through center. And then inhale, extend both legs up like the feet are walking on the ceiling. Fingertips reach towards the ceiling too, almost like you're reaching for your toes. Inhale, drop the feet back down. The feet can come to the mat, arms overhead. Exhale, cactus the arms here, just bending into the elbows. Inhale, reach the arms up overhead again. Stretch through the fingertips. Exhale, bring the arms down to your sides. Bring the soles of the feet together and let your knees fall open. Just finding a butterfly pose here. Taking a moment, just let gravity do the work here. We won't be here too long, so we don't need props, but if you'd like them, you can grab them. And just letting those sensations arise, feeling the stretch on the inner thighs or the hips, or maybe even a little in the lower back. Inhale, draw the knees together. Exhale, let them fall open. Inhale, knees together. Exhale to the sides. Inhale together. Exhale, release. 3 more times at your own pace. As they come back together through center, hug the knees in and find a happy baby pose, grabbing onto the ankles or even the back of your thighs and letting your feet come towards the sky. Maybe taking a little rock here, side to side. And we'll release, dropping the feet back down to the mat, hip distance apart. Press the soles of your feet into the mat and just gently lift the hips and shift them over to the left. Hug the knees in towards the heart center a little, finding a supine twist. Try to draw the left shoulder down to the mat. Hips and knees stacked, ankles stacked, arms out to a T. Bring your gaze over the left fingertips. Breathe into the belly here, into your center. You've identified anything that you'd like to let go of, or you just want to kind of think about sending any excess energy out of the body, just intentionally doing that here. On your next inhale, slowly come back through center, and then we'll shift the hips over to the right side of the mat. Let the knees fall to the left, finding that same supine twist on the opposite side. Gaze over the right fingertips, and breathe into the belly here. And then just rolling all the way onto your left side. And pausing here for a moment. Just taking this moment here to pause and just feel that energy leaving the body. We lay on our left side. It helps with digestion, and so do these supine twists. Just help to detoxify the body, process anything we might have stored physically or energetically. Pauses are also a part of our practice. And when you're ready, just very slowly coming all the way up to a seated position. And we'll bring the right leg out to the side at a 45-degree angle. Left foot comes to the inside of the right leg. Just sitting up nice and tall here. You don't need a block here, but if you'd like one under this left knee, you can. So right toes are flexed towards the body, and we're sitting up with a nice long spine. Sit bones are in contact with the earth. Take this moment to pause as we come upright. And just think of breathing from the base of your spine to the crown of your head. And if you'd like to stay here, you can. Or you could turn towards that right leg, walk the hands out, and then maybe round forward or stay upright with your gaze towards the toes. Whatever feels right here. We're just stretching into the back side of this leg. So with the toes flexed towards the body, just stretching here, feeling that sensation. Loosening up our roots. We hold so much tension in the back of our legs and the back of our body in general. It's good to give it a nice little stretch here and there. And walk the hands back, coming all the way up. Leave the left leg where it is, and then bend into the right knee, bringing that leg behind you. So we're finding a deer pose with the left shin parallel to the long side of your mat, maybe, depending on how you are. I'm facing opposite of you guys, so towards one side of the mat, right shin parallel to the opposite side of the mat. And then we'll sit up nice and tall and just turn towards the left. Just a little twist here. Really feeling now that internal rotation on the right side. And unwind through center. Bring the right leg through front and extend the left leg out to the side. Sole of the right foot towards the inside of the left leg. Again, sitting up nice and tall here. Left toes flexed towards the body, so we're stretching into the back of the left leg now. Finding that nice tall stance. Taking a few breaths through center. maybe turning towards that left leg and walking the hands out so you deepen that stretch a little. When you find that edge, just kind of hold there. Take 5 breaths. All right. Now walk the hands back. And then we'll bend into that left knee, finding deer pose on the opposite side. Set up nice and tall and really find where you feel best in the shape. Lengthening on the inhale and on the exhale, twisting and opening up to the right side here. And deepening that internal rotation on the left side, stretching to the outside of the hip. Breathe here. Really connecting with those sensations, body, move, as we pause, we breathe. Slowly unwind through center. You just come into easy seated pose, the legs crossed, crisscross applesauce. Sitting up nice and tall. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up, gaze comes towards the fingertips. Exhale, hands through center. Release and sweep the hands up. Exhale through center. Keep flowing through this at your own pace. Sometimes I like to think that I'm sweeping supportive energy up from the earth, exhaling it, bringing it into the heart, into the body. This one here. As you come down, hands through heart center, release one hand to the heart, one hand to the belly, and breathe between these spaces. Inhaling, drawing strength through our center into the heart. Exhaling, compassion from the heart into our center. Inhaling, strength. Exhaling, compassion. Drawing on our inner resources. Holding space for wherever we are today. Release the hands, bring them to your shoulders, and we'll just take some circles with our elbows here out to the sides. So we're just making circles, drawing them one direction, just kind of releasing some tension from our shoulders. Reversing our circles the other way. When releasing the hands, bring the arms out to the sides. Big inhale as you reach through the fingertips. Exhale, sweep the right arm over the left and hug the shoulders here. Squeezing and maybe rounding forward, chin to chest, round through the shoulders, just stretch in the back side of the shoulders, back side of the heart space. Inhale, reaching the arms out to the sides, fingertips stretch, open the heart, squeeze the shoulder blades together, gaze towards the sky. Exhale, sweep the left arm over, right arm under, hug the shoulders. Bring it in through center, rounding forward gently. And let go, just relaxing the arms, coming back upright. Let's take some little circles with the neck, bringing the chin towards the chest. And then inhaling the right ear towards the right shoulder. Exhale through center, nice and slow, chin to chest. Inhale, left ear towards the left shoulder. Exhale through center. So just taking some little half circle stretches in the neck here, at your own pace. You notice anywhere that feels a little sticky or tight. Maybe pause there. Spend a little more time in those spaces. Maybe taking this all the way around. Coming back center. Bring the left fingertips out to the side, just floating above the mat or towards the floor. Then bring the right hand to the left ear and gently guide your head towards the right shoulder. Dropping the left shoulder down, so just stretching through the side of your neck. Play around with the position of your chin. See how that changes the stretch. Find what feels nourishing. Release, moving right into the opposite side. Right fingertips float down, the left hand reaches up and over, gently guiding the ear towards the shoulder. And release, slowly come back. through center. Take a pause here. Maybe reconnecting with your intention if you set one at the beginning of your practice. We'll meet in tabletop pose. So you could bring your blanket to support your knees if you'd like. And knees stacked under the hips and hands under the shoulders. We'll just take some cat-cows here, dropping the belly on the inhale, gaze comes forward, tailbone rises. Exhale, press the earth away, round through the spine. Crown of the head reaches down, tailbone tucks. Inhale, drop the belly, gaze forward. Tailbone rising once more. Exhale, round into cat. Inhale, drop the belly into cow pose. And just take your time moving through these, or just taking some movement, maybe in the hips here, swaying side to side, or feeling more into the shoulders and the rib cage. Whatever you need in this moment. Just feel into the body, feel into the corners and edges of where you might be holding on to some energy. What feels stuck? What feels open? No judgment, just curiosity here. And coming back to a neutral tabletop, bring the big toes to touch, knees towards the edges of the mat, and find child's pose. Send the hips towards the heels, sinking down and reaching out towards the top of your mat. Open your heart towards the earth, belly soft as you breathe. Forehead rests on the mat, or maybe crossing the arms even and resting your forehead there. Using props as needed as well. Each exhale, just feeling the hips sink down a little more. Let the space hold you here, feeling supported. Nothing to fix, nothing to change in this moment. Bring your gaze towards your fingertips. Shift your weight forward, coming into Sphinx pose. Legs come out long. Just resting on the mat, elbows under the shoulders, forearms pressed into the mat, heart center forward, gaze between the hands or forward. And gently drawing the shoulder blades together, we open our hearts forward, sending that loving, compassionate energy we've cultivated during our practice for ourselves out into the world to those who need it most in this time. Keep pressing the forearms into the mat, like you're rising up from the earth, carrying the sense of support forward. Exhale, slowly lower all the way down. And just cross your forearms here and rest your head. Allow the spine to be straight. Just taking this moment. Bring the hands under the shoulders and gently press back. Coming back through tabletop. We'll tuck the toes here in everybody's favorite little toe squat. Tucking the toes, send the hips back towards the heels, finding a stretch in the soles of your feet. You can walk the hands back as much as you'd like, even coming all the way upright if you'd like. Sitting back on the heels, sending our little tap roots into the earth, releasing some tension from our feet. If it gets too spicy, you can bring the hands back down. Release. Just tap the tops of your feet out on the mat. Then we'll come to the meditation portion of the practice today. So if you'd like to lay down or be seated, it's up to you. Using props to support you, maybe the bolster under the knees or under the head, blankets, whatever you need here. Guide you through just a brief yoga nidra practice. Just take some time to integrate everything and just take this moment of rest, which is so important anytime, especially when things are feeling a little heavy or out of balance. Take a cleansing breath in through the nose. Exhale, sigh out through the mouth. And inhaling deeply. Exhaling, letting go. Arriving as you are. And then the same way you began your practice, taking up some space on your mat. Make any adjustments to feel more comfortable, more supported. Begin to notice the breath moving in the body. Just effortlessly flowing. Feel the space you're creating as you breathe in, and the rib cage and the belly expands. And as you exhale, just feel yourself letting go of anything that did or didn't happen during your practice, letting go of anything you need to release here. Inhaling, creating space for new energy, new beginnings. Exhaling, letting go of the heaviness of winter, maybe, or any heaviness you're feeling in your body. Just following your natural rhythm of breath. And gently draw your awareness to the right hand, the right hand thumb. Pointer finger. Seeing each area, a spark of light. Right wrist, elbow, right shoulder, right collarbone, base in the throat, left collarbone, left shoulder, elbow, wrist, back of the hand, palm of the hand, and left hand thumb, pointer finger, middle finger, ring finger, left pinky. Feel the entire left arm, the entire right arm, both arms heavy. Awareness at the center of the chest. The navel. The right hip. Right knee. Right ankle. Top of the foot. Sole of the foot. Right heel. Right toes. Awareness landing on the left hip. Left knee. Left ankle. Top of the foot. Sole of the foot. Left heel. Left toe. The entire left leg. The entire right leg. And both legs heavy. Awareness of the entire right side of the body, the crown of your head, to the sole of the right foot. Awareness of the entire left side of the body, from the crown of your head to the sole of the left foot. Feel the whole body now. Whole body awareness. Resting, supported, and held. Notice the temperature of the air as you breathe in. And imagine just breathing in peace. Breathing out worry. Breathing in peace. Breathing out peace. Breathing in peace. Breathing out worry. Breathing in peace. Breathing out peace. Letting it all go now. Taking this time to simply exist. The work is done. There's nothing to control, nothing to do but rest. Take what you need from this moment. Rest in peaceful awareness. In your breath. Once again, become aware of the support beneath you, the space around you. Take your time, gently moving your body as you awaken. Slowly coming upright. We close our practice. Bringing our hands to heart center in some way. Gentle bow, gratitude for the peace that we have created within, for the compassion for ourselves in this moment, for what we can share with the world around us. Carrying a sense of love and kindness towards ourselves and others as we take our practice out into the world. I'm grateful for bodies that can move through this practice in any way whatsoever. I'm grateful for people to practice with and spaces to practice in. As you move throughout the rest of your day, may you embrace the wisdom of your human experience with an open mind and a kind heart. Thank you.